Hey, what's up guys? We'll be using Maca root and Aloe by the Body Shop today for the soap. And we'll be using my custom Jerry Stark razor. This is 8/8. This is a true wedge, not a near wedge. Absolute true wedge. Carbon fiber scales, a little red insert there. You really can't see it too well. Maybe up on this side you can see it. But yeah, the work on this is just excellent. This is a huge slab of steel. And actually, just rehome this so I have a backup razor just in case, because with a true wedge it is different honing as opposed to any other type of hollow, extra hollow, that type of thing. We'll be using that. We will, so that's going to be the main razor, and then we have these. Now this one here is my Marathon. I went ahead and heated up a little I have a little pick, and I heated up the tip of it with a torch and just kind of made like a little, this is mine, so this is my Marathon GD777. So I heated that one up. This is not the one I'm going to use, but I just wanted to show you this one. I put a different edge on this. I got a new stone, like 45 bucks on eBay. It's claimed to be a finishing, whatever. Like, I'm just testing it out. So I'm just going to do one side of my face with this. I already have pre-shave on. It is the PAA Cube 2.0, and it has menthol. So if you see a little bit of tear, that's why. I'm like apparently super sensitive to menthol. I didn't know this previously, but anyway. So yeah, we'll do one side of the face with this, and then everything else will be done with the other Jerry Stark straight razor. All right. Before we move on, for the following shave, you could vote on these two. I don't have my glasses on at the moment, so bear with me. This is the Los Angeles Shaving Soap Company Mirkvitter, I don't know, something like that. LP sent this. I don't know if the camera's going to zoom. I'm sorry if it doesn't. But anyway. And then we have Long Rifle Soap Co. 1776 as well. So all you have to do to vote is comment down below one of the soaps, doesn't matter what. And the one with the most votes will be used in the next shave. By the way, while you're watching right now, give me a thumbs up. I have a lot of like people watching. I mean, I say a lot of people. I have under, like, it's between 50 and 100. I get views per video, and I have like under 20 likes. So I'm a little confused. Like, maybe people just don't like it. I don't know. But anyway, so we have a new brush as well that we're going to start loading up the Maca root and aloe. I'm going to fill up my Fuji mug again with some warm water. So this brush is an Omega Pro 48, I think. So I had to buy some puppy pads on Amazon, and because we get 2-day delivery, and the store next to us was sold out anyway. So I just ordered them on Amazon. They were cheaper. I got a whole lot more anyway. So ordered those, and I saw this popped up as a recommendation. That's where they get you, those freaking recommendations. And it was on sale for $6.99. So it's a Omega, like I said, Pro 48. I don't know if that's going to focus or not on that, but it's an Omega brush, boar brush. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger than my 10066, as you can see here. A lot bigger. The knot, the handle, everything. I like this one a lot better. This has absolutely no smell. I've had this a long time though. This has an awful mothball / boar hair smell. It's bad. I've lathered like 6 times with it, just test lathering on some Parasso soap. It doesn't seem to help. so I'm going to use it in a shave here. The Maca root and aloe, honestly, doesn't have a bad scent. It's a clean, fresh scent, but it's nothing that I'm going to really enjoy anyway. So I figured, we'll do that. So I'm just going to get a little bit on the tips. You don't need much of this soap. So we'll go with that. And we will go ahead and start the lather. Let me dip the tips in the brush. This brush does hold a lot of water, I've noticed. But as far as the scent, like right now, I don't really smell it too much though. I don't smell the mothball. I smell the maca. Now I'm getting mothball. I'm assuming it smells like that because when they store them, maybe they store them with mothballs or something. Mothballs do what? Mothballs keep something out, like some kind of bug or insect or something away from anyway, that's my thoughts anyways. So let's just get on with it. I'll try not to complain about the scent too much, considering I picked the brush, right? All right, so we're nice and painted. Let's go ahead and get some water in this brush and splay it out. It is a huge, we're getting water everywhere, but that's all right. We'll deal with it. I might flick some of that water out, actually. It is everywhere. All right, there we go. A little messy. That's what shaving's about, right? Shaving and eating eating Sloppy Joe. You guys know what Sloppy Joes are? Sloppy Joes are like, you get like ground meat. I've got like suds all on my nose, sorry. You get ground meat, and Sloppy Joe is like some kind of manwich type of, I don't know, whatever. Or we call them Sloppy Joes, but the actual stuff you buy is manwich, and it comes seasoned. And anyways, it's just, you put it on bread. It's like poor people food. Not poor. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I like it. So, but, so yeah, that's manwich. And that stuff gets everywhere when you eat it. So I'm just basically making the correlation to this soap. Not this soap in particular, this shave, this lathering session that I'm having right now. Like I said, soap is a very nice, clean, fresh scent. Tim says that this soap for him dries his skin out. I don't know that I've had that issue with this cream. I don't know. I try to use balms after I use any cream anyway. So maybe that helps. All right, we're good. Whew, we have a lot of lather in that brush. It doesn't look like a lot because the brush is kind of, it's not thin, but it's pretty long. So it's actually holding a lot of lather, even though it doesn't look it. We really got lather everywhere. Okay, I guess we're good. We'll go with that. Need to get a haircut again. It's about that time. I feel like, I only get my haircut like once a month, once every 6 weeks, something like that. But I feel like, I don't know, it feels a lot more often than that. We'll be using our little microfiber cloth to wipe off the razor whenever we're done, right? Shaving. And like I said, this is I just touched the blade. It was nice and clean before. It's a mirror finish, but anyway, Jerry Stark, USA. All right. So, like I said, we have a backup in case this doesn't work out. Let's get it going. Working with 48 hours of growth. I have several bumps on my chin. I had one over here, and I think I have one down here. So my skin has always been a problem. So, you know, you're going to see blood. You're going to see cuts. Not cuts. Wow, I just took that off. No problem. That is nice and smooth. Look, you can even see the difference where I haven't shaved. Put that back. All right, so this is going to work out. This finished on my Shobu. And the my second GD777 was finished on a stone I got off of eBay. I told you guys that in the beginning. It's a Forgot the name of it really. The stone itself was $30, and it was $10 to ship. And I was like, you know, even if it's a really bad stone, everybody at work at this point knows. They don't know necessarily that I do YouTube videos, but they know that I hone razors and that I have some coming in. And a couple guys have said they're going to buy some. But anyway, they know I hone. So they were talking about, you know, why don't you bring some of your stones in? So if it's a really crappy, what I'm about to try here, I'll just bring this stone in and just set it on the desk. It'll be like a $40 desk ornament, I guess. So let's see. It's not as... There's going to be an audible difference. This is a hollow as opposed to this freaking hunk of steel here, which is, you know, a wedge. So they're going to sound different, but this is cutting okay. Like I said, I had a little bump there. Just part of my skin topography, unfortunately. So that didn't do too bad. Now, don't get me wrong. This is one razor. You know, this is the only blade I've honed on it. Like I'm not getting all hyped up on it by any means. And I'm done with that razor at the moment. I want to put it under the magnifying glass at this point and see what the edge looks like after I just went over, you know, 48 hours of growth. Sometimes some stones that I've tried in the past that were extremely cheap, like $15 shipped to me, cheap. They feel okay on the first pass or two, but then they start having issues, and wow, this thing is really holding a ton of lather. They start to have I'm getting that mothball smell again. Yeesh. They start to have a bit of a tug or a bit of an uncomfortableness to them while I'm shaving, and so I'll stop shaving with them, look at them under the microscope after, and a lot of the times I'll have like nicks and stuff inside of the edge, because what I guess is happening is it's chewing away. I don't know the exact science behind it. Don't get me wrong. This is just my theory. It's honing it. I wouldn't say too thin, because I don't think that's the issue. I think more so it's just not as fine of a finishing stone. Some of the other ones that I've tried, which I think the last one I tried was a Chinese finishing stone. I forgot the name of it. It was called a natural stone, but I don't really think it was. And same thing, I got a couple good passes from it. But it wasn't, after the first two passes, it was pulling. And I knew that the edge looked good before that, and I had just shaved, you know, 2 other passes with it, no problem. So I stopped, I looked at it under the scope, and yeah, sure enough, it had some like weird chips throughout the blade. I'm like, what the heck? Throughout the edge. So that blade did go, that stone did go in the garbage. Because $15, I mean, come on. I also left a review on the seller's site saying that the stone was crap and that people should beware because, you know, I don't want other people wasting their money. So, but anyway, so yeah, I'm going to look at the edge, see what it looks like. If it looks okay, next shave, I'll probably do off camera with it and see how the edge looks after that. If it's holding up, then the stone may actually be decent. But again, I have to do several shaves with it before I'm like, that's a good stone. You know, I don't want to jump to conclusions too fast. So with my digital, what is it called? The thing that measures the size and whatnot. Anyway, whatever it was. Same thing I used in the last video for the measuring of the Ascension Select twist. My digital calipers. I looked at the bevel angle on this, and it's 14.5, which I think most people like between 14 and 16. I think that's like the desired straight razor angle bevel. When you get lower than, I think when you get lower than 12, it's said that the edge dies really quick. Now, you know, I guess that also is kind of determined by what kind of grind you have. So this being a true wedge and it having so much steel, you know, will this, after a couple of shaves using a, you know, lower than 12 degree angle, will this shave badly? I really don't know. You know, it will probably hold its edge because, like I said, it's a pretty hefty razor. But and the steel that Jerry uses on those things is very, very good steel. This is a very, very good shave as well because, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I have like I've knocked off several little bumps that I've had on the face, but other than that, I mean, that's like a normal thing for me. That's nothing different, in all honesty. Not for me. So, my shave doesn't, unfortunately, my shave doesn't, like, it isn't based on being good if I have no cuts or nicks or weepers or whatever. Like, that's not, I can't base my shave on that because my skin topography is just so bad. But I base it on how smooth I get of a shave. Do I have any irritation afterwards? You know, that type of thing. Yeah, this Shobu. This Shobu is an absolute dominator of whiskers. It's a bit of a pain in the butt too, to hold this big hunk of slab of steel, this big slab of steel on the Shobu. I'll show you why here in a second. Oh yeah, I mean you could tell, like, I mean, obviously don't look at the the redness, but it's very, very smooth, and yeah, it's very, very nice. We won't even need a touch up, to be honest. My neck, oh wow, my cheeks, jeez. I probably won't even need a shave tomorrow due to I can already tell it's going to be super smooth. And the thing with, the thing that I keep saying about Japanese stones, and my arc kind of does the same thing. So I don't know if it's all natural stones, but the natural stones I have, this is what happens. I get super keen edges. Like slicing through whiskers like nobody's business type of keen edges. And I don't get that feeling after I'm done or the next morning or even, even within the next 12 hours of me shaving. I don't get that like burning, painful facial feel. Like it doesn't hurt when I use my natural stones. And I think that's like, if you ask most people that have honed on natural stones, I think they kind of come to the same conclusion. That natural stones, for whatever reason, I can't tell you, I don't know the science behind it. But natural stones just have a lot better more comfortable edges. I'm trying to make up words. Yeah, they make much more comfortable edges that just for whatever reason don't hurt the next day. Wow. So again, don't look at like the little spots, because I'm always gonna have that, guys. It is what it is. But like as far as the cheeks and like look at the sheen that my cheeks have without. Let me throw some water on. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. Like no hair whatsoever, and I just had a ton of hair. I'm actually gonna hit right here on the chin in this little area because I kind of stopped. I think when I went up at that pass, I stopped there. So let's do that real quick. Just right there. Yeah, I wasn't unfortunately born with the good whatever you want to call it. Good facial skin, for lack of a better way of putting it. My face only gets like red like that though during the shave and a few minutes after the shave. It goes completely normal like the rest of my body, like my arm, whatever else. It just goes completely normal after I'm done shaving. But during the shave, it like swells up. It doesn't like it, And I always had that. Oh, wow. That is a super smooth. Wow, my face is super smooth now. Yeah, 14 degrees, 14 and a half. It was 14.6. So just under 14 and a half. The bevel angle. And what does that mean? At the end of the day, what does me having this razor set at 14 and a half mean? It means nothing if it shaves like crap. It means absolutely nothing. Typically, you want to worry about the bevel angle whenever. I'm just wiping off the razors here. You want to worry about the bevel angle like when you're troubleshooting or looking for an issue that your razor's having. So if you just finished honing it, you're shaving with it for the first time and it's shaving like crap, like yeah, maybe you want to go check the bevel angle. Maybe it's really steep or, maybe it's not steep enough. But, yeah. But I just felt like looking at it because that's a huge slab of steel. And I just wanted to see what the bevel angle was really. All right, cold water rinse, and then we're gonna go with some Thayers. And then, since we used Maca, which is a great soap, by the way, if you can use a soap for a straight razor shave and have like no cuts, like actual cuts because of the razor skipping or anything like that, that's a good soap. It's a good soap overall. So yeah, this soap is definitely, and I picked this up off of Amazon a long time ago, like maybe a year or two ago. And look, I have a ton of that stuff left. This'll be with my son's son, my grandson, when he gets older. If they're shaving by then. People may not be shaving by well, I don't know, my son's son. How old would he need to be if he waited until he was 20? Anyway, whatever. Will they be shaving by 2050, 2060, 2070? I don't know. Maybe they'll just have like some kind of at-home laser hair removal. You just kind of have like this little device and you're just like done. Laser etched all of it away, whatever. Crazy. All right. There's rose petal witch hazel. Oh yeah. Next shave will be with a DE razor. One of the others that LP sent. I don't know which it'll be. The other razor review, which was the Ascension Select Twist. I keep wanting to say Ascension Select Plus. I don't know why. But the Ascension Select Twist, that went up earlier today. The response has been okay. You know, let's go with this West Coast Shaving in collaboration with, I think it's Accoutrements. It's the Soloist. This was sent by Thomas D. Gonna go with that Balm. I like the scent of it. I wish the scent of it were a lot stronger, but it's a very nice scent regardless. So I'm gonna do a couple little squirts there. Perfect. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have, you know, the typical 2 or 3 guys that comment. So I hope it's reaching some of the other guys that are interested in the razor. I mean, that's the main purpose, right? Like, if you already have it, you may want to know what my thoughts are on it. But mainly that's for like newer guys that are getting into it. And I really do think it's worthwhile to purchase that specific razor. I haven't looked at all the other ones. I don't know yet, but if a new guy gave me their budget of $50, I would recommend the Rockwell 6 C or S, whatever. I would recommend that one. I think those are the only 2 around the 30, 40, $50 range that I could recommend at this point in time. Because I've actually used them several times. All right, that's a really good shave. You can see the irritation or the bumpiness or whatever is kind of residing at this point. We're just left with a nice smooth face. I'm not going to have to shave tomorrow. I'm not. So probably not even going to have to shave the next day either. It's just one of those, it's one of those shaves. Every now and then I'll get one of these shaves where it's a very, very good shave. And it's unfortunate and it's cool at the very same time because it's unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to shave for the next 2 days. Or not that I won't want to, and not that I won't, but I won't need to. And it's also very cool because with my wiry beard, this thing has no problem just like, you know, saying hello, goodbye, sir. You know, get out of my face. So real quick, this is my jeweler's loop, my 30. It's a 30 time and a 60 time here. I'll turn on the LED. You guys won't be able to see what I'm looking at. But I'm just going to check the edge retention. I look at it very closely. Yeah, I go slow, I know, but like I do the same thing for the razors that I hone and send out to other guys. Like I don't want to. It's very nice. I don't want to like miss anything, you know? Especially if I'm putting it to my face, but then even more so if I'm sending it out to other people. Because your reputation is your brand. Yeah, Jerry uses, I'm going to leave this out because I want to check the other razor too on my own time. Jerry uses some really nice steel. All right, I wanted to show you this one last thing. Sorry for taking up 30-something minutes of your time. Give me 1 second. Oh. All right. Here, Shobu. Look at this. Like, it doesn't even fit. That's the edge. Like, look, that much of the razor's off. You know, so it's a pain in the butt to use this little stone to hone this big ass blade. But man, this Shobu does some work. The scaling on the back, that's called Kawa. If anybody cares, doesn't matter. It's a natural stone. It has a whole bunch of divots and stuff on the back of it. I could theoretically take my lapping plate and lap it all the way down, but I'd be removing so much stone that it's not worth it to me. And then also back here we have this big gash. Again, this isn't the honing side. This is the honing side, but anyway. Just thought I'd show you guys that. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the shave. We still have a couple little weepers trying to get out here, but we'll keep them in, no problem. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good day, depending on when this is uploaded, or night, whatever. Hope your week's going well, and I'll see you guys next shave. Oh, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Bye, guys.